Hi, I'm Joan with My Own Time. Thanks for joining me today. I come from an Iyengar background, which is a traditional form of yoga, and we mainly focused on postural alignment for holistic health and well-being. So in my studio, I use a lot of different props, and I have an assortment of quite a few things for people to be able to um, experiment with, and I can help them fit them out what's best for them for an adaptive perspective. But today we're talking about the block. This is the block by Hugger Mugger. This has been my standard block probably for over 10 years. Happen to love the density. It is a 4-inch block. Usually they are sold in pairs where you can stack them and use them, and they can expand to any height that you may need. They're great to be able to sit on. I stand on them when I'm doing tree, working on my stability and balance. They can support your weight. You don't have to worry about them tripping over. I think they're actually one of the best. They do have a running competitor. Of course, they all do. This one, I'm not going to really mention the name that it's from, but here is their icon. Basically, it's also marketed as a 4-inch foam block. All the sizing and specs are almost identical to the Hugger Mugger, but what's happening is it's not as dense. Has a little bit more air. It has a lot more cushioning. If you're not centered correctly right in the middle of the block, it will topple over on you. It will not give you the support that you may need when you're sitting on it, or standing on it would definitely be not something I would recommend with this particular one. So be careful. When shopping around, this set of blocks was only $5 less expensive than the Hugger Mugger. So I would definitely not save your pennies on this one and go for good quality. It's always your best bet. The thing with the blocks is that you should be cleaning them definitely on a weekly basis, for longer longevity, and just for good hygiene. Remember, yoga is a hand to foot type exercise, and it's always good that you're keeping it clean. From an adaptive perspective, there's, of course, several other blocks. This one is from Harder Will. In this particular bundle sold on Amazon, they have angled blocks. These are great for people who might need a little bit more cushioning for their knees. It's great for their hands, for the wrist, people with carpal tunnel syndrome. You'd be surprised how many people have crippling fingers, whether if they've been on doing computer work all their life or what have you. It's very uncomfortable to get their fingers straight. So think of people from an adaptive perspective, and there's plenty of things out there that could help them. So once again, this offers people to have that little lift when they're in down dog. Not everybody is ready for a hard edge if they needed them in certain poses like triangle or something with adapt. In that bundle, like I said, it does come with 2 other components. They're just knee foams to give you an added lift if necessary. Continuing with the knee, my husband happens to love the Yoga Jellies. I believe they're by Yoga Fit. We found them on Amazon. This is great for anybody with heavy reconstruction knee surgery, where their knees are so delicate, they feel like they don't want to get on their knees. People with knee replacement, anybody that needs some serious padding, these silicone jellies are amazing. Not everybody wants to try them, but when they do, they fall in love. Recently, I got turned on to what I believe to be the Cadillac of all Cadillacs in the yoga studio, these blocks. This is called a UnaBlock by Manduka. My daughter turned me on to these things and they're amazing. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can see the curvature, the irregularity of the size or irregularity. It gives you a nice soft area to be able to cup your fingers once again. It's nicely recommended. It can sit flat on the floor. You've got another cup here. If you're sitting in a yogi squat, you can put your feet here and sit on it for balance, or the other way around. This offers so many different capabilities to use as a prop. It's really amazing. In fact, there's plenty of YouTube videos on certain poses to be able to use it with this UnaBlock. Once again, UnaBlock by Manduka. They're sold individually. So if you want to, highly recommend. Be sure to put that in your shopping cart. Once again, my name's Joan. I have a studio here in Livermore called My Own Time. I just work on private clients, but if you ever want to schedule an appointment so I can help you get fitted for the right props that are great for you, I'd be happy to do so. You can find me online. I will have a few more videos rolling out shortly. One of them will be the wide range of yoga mats, what's best for you. Everybody has different needs. It's not always the one that's the prettiest or has the right color that you might see in a studio. Finding the right mat and cushioning in alignment for you is really key. I'll also have another video coming out about different size of bolsters or settees, which, you know, is also important from, you know, height or different type of medical alignments that you might have. You might need something that's going to be propping you up quite a bit. But either way, I hope to see you and thank you very much. Namaste.